everybody, I'm here today to tell you how to be happy. In this video, I'll be going over 5 simple secrets that will lead to happiness. Now, these 5 things are absolutely crucial to being happy and staying happy. If you do one of them, yes, it will make you happy, but the key to achieving maximum happiness and being able to smile every day, all day, is to use all 5 of these in conjunction with each other, okay? Now let's get right to it, okay? The first thing, number 1, is you have to be optimistic, okay? Now, having an optimistic mindset or an optimistic approach is basically being able to see the positive in absolutely any situation. Now, that means that you're able to think positively when you have a great day, and you're able to think positively when you have a horrible day. Your mindset shouldn't change with your day, meaning no matter what the world throws at you, you need to keep that same optimistic mindset. That's the level of optimism that I'm talking about. You know, you get hired for your dream job, you're positive. You get fired from your dream job, you're positive. You have to maintain your mindset, because guess what? You have limited control, very limited control with regards to what you can control in the world and, you know, what the world throws at you. But what you can control is your mindset and how you think about things. So with that being said, being optimistic is a way of life. It's a way of thinking. Now, let me just give you a few very quick examples, okay? So firstly, what you need to do is you need to see the positive in any situation, okay? You need to think about the situation that you're in, and you need to see the positive about it. Let's say that you got pulled over and you got a speeding ticket, and you're like, man, I'm angry. I'm disappointed. I want to think negative thoughts because I got this speeding ticket. Well, guess what? You're going to watch your speed to give yourself a less likely chance of getting any tickets in the near future. So that's a positive. B, let's say your speeding ticket, for the sake of argument, is $200, okay? If you work harder to make an extra $500, then you've come out ahead. Your ticket costs you $200, but you've worked hard to make an extra $500. You've received some sort of positivity from this speeding ticket situation, okay? Those are just 2 examples of how you can sort of be positive in any situation, okay? You get fired from your job, okay? A positive is, number 1, you get to reevaluate the job that you want. So when you're searching out for your next job, you're not confined to the current job that you're in because you got fired from it. So you can go ahead and you can seek out and reevaluate what you're gonna do, what you want to do for your next job, okay? Another thing is that you get a little bit of time maybe to spend looking at your hobbies and your passions, and you can reevaluate what you want to do aside from your job. When you're done your 9 to 5, what are you going to do at night and on the weekends? You can do that if you get fired because you have a little bit of extra time, okay? And also another positive thing is that it forces you to look at your finances. Were you secure before? And if you weren't, how can you be secure now, forthcoming, for the future, okay? So that's number 1. You need to be optimistic. I told you about it, and I provided you with some concrete examples, okay? Number 2 is just be nice to people, okay? Be nice to people. Smile at people. Wish people a great day. You know, when you go to buy something, you sometimes expect the cashier to tell you to have a great day. Beat them to it. Tell them, have yourself a great day. Think about how nice you can be to someone, okay? It's literally so simple, because most people won't be nice to you unless you're nice to them first. So guess what? If you're nice to everybody, if you walk down the street smiling at people, you know, people are gonna smile back at you. If you simply ask people, how are you today? You're gonna brighten up their day, and guess what? Maybe they will brighten up yours too. If you are nice to people, they will almost certainly be nice to you in return. I can guarantee you, okay? I can almost guarantee you that if you walk down the street and you are nice to 100 people, at least 95 of those people are gonna be nice to you as well. If you're genuinely nice to them, just genuinely, from the bottom of your heart, from the bottom of your mind, you want to be nice to them, 95 out of 100 are likely going to be nice to you. And guess what? If you're nice to them and they're nice to you, your day is brightened up, puts a smile on your face, puts a smile on their face. That's how you be happy. That's how you become happy, okay? It's very simple. Number 3 is you want to take care of yourself physically, okay? Now, taking care of yourself physically is actually fairly simple. People create these crazy workout programs and diet programs, and really all that you really need to do is eat healthy and look after yourself physically in terms of exercise, okay? It's literally that simple. Eat healthy, consume more vegetables, okay? Consume more natural products, consume fewer bad fats, fewer unnatural products, fewer modified products, fewer of the bad things, more of the better things, okay? It's literally that simple, okay? And in addition to that, you want to work out, and that doesn't have to mean going to the gym. Listen, I've spoken to many people that are extremely busy and extremely wealthy, and they tell me, Mike, I just can't find the time to go to the gym. I tell them, well, guess what? Take the stairs. Guess what? Park further away. I just got these two little cars in the back seat here, these two infant cars, and I parked, and it's snowing outside. It's like a snowstorm. I parked in the furthest spot so I can walk to the store. It basically takes the same amount of time. It doesn't take anything else out of my day, but getting that fresh air, getting that brisk walk, getting that nice exercise, feeling those endorphins, it really allows me to be happy. I mean, look, it's 9:00 p.m. I've been busy all day. Today was a really busy day, and I'm still smiling. And believe me, I'm tired, but I'm still smiling. And I can attribute that right now to that walk that I just did, because I'm tired. I will tell you that I do feel kind of tired, but I'm happy. I'm smiling because of that walk that I just did. So something so simple as walking or looking after yourself physically will truly allow you to increase your happiness. Okay, so that's number 3. Look after yourself physically. Number 4, act with a purpose. You want to make sure that you know your purpose. I'm not talking about like your life purpose. I'm not going all like, all thinking in that way. I'm just talking about practicality. What is your purpose? Like when I get up in the morning, my first purpose is to go and make myself a cup of coffee. My next purpose is to make some breakfast. My next purpose is to plan out my day and plan out my videos and plan out my family life and so forth. Plan out stuff for my full-time job. All of this stuff is related because I am acting with a purpose every day with pretty much everything that I do, and it allows me to be happier, okay? You need to find your purpose with every tiny little thing that you do, and guess what? When you start acting with a purpose with these small things, you're going to actually be much better at acting with a purpose for the bigger things. So that means that, when you go home at night, your purpose is going to be to spend more time with your children and your family members and your spouse and make the most of that time. So it's not just a small thing like, oh, I'm going to make coffee right now. It's a bigger thing, but you have to practice acting with a purpose. So the next time that you do anything, think, what is the purpose of me doing this? Like the purpose of me picking up these toy cars are that they're gifts. Hopefully the people that they're gifts for aren't going to be watching this video, or else the gifts will be spoiled. So I'm really hoping that they won't see this video. But the point is that they're gifts. But the purpose is to make these people happy with these gifts. The purpose is to get an errand done by going and getting it done tonight, so I don't have to do it tomorrow, so I can spend more time with my family tomorrow. So you can see that it starts off with a simple purpose. I'm going to go pick up 2 products. That was the purpose, but it broadens big time as you make it a habit to think this way. Act with a purpose. And last but not least is number 5, the 5th secret to happiness. And this one is most often overlooked, and that's look after yourself mentally. You need to make it a point to look after your mind, the way that you think, your state of vision, your state of being, your mind, your mentality, the way that you think. You need to make it a point to look after that, because I'll tell you, the previous 4 were easy because they are things that you want to do. You think about doing them, you consciously make an effort, you make a concerted effort, and you get them done. You go to the gym, you make it a point to see the light in every situation. You think about your purpose, but looking after your mind is oftentimes something that we put to the back of our minds, and we don't do it. And this can take a wide variety of forms, okay? Some people like to meditate, and that's great. I personally don't meditate a ton. I should meditate more, but it doesn't help me as much as it probably helps the average person. I don't sit and meditate. I meditate in my own way. So for myself, when I take a shower, I take an extra long shower, and it allows me to plan my day, to sort of organize my thoughts and just get myself in a nice, calm state of being. It calms me down. All of the work that I've done throughout the day gets me pumped up. When I take my shower, it relaxes me. It prepares me to be with my family and be calm and get videos off my mind, get work off my mind, get money off my mind, get success off my mind, and just think about family. And that is what looking after myself mentally, my mental state of being does for me. Now, it can be going for a run. You can actually combine looking after yourself physically with mentally, because maybe when you look after yourself mentally, that calms you down. Physically, that calms you down. So maybe when you go for a run, that is your version of meditation, okay? Maybe for you, that's going in the sauna. Maybe it's going for a walk in the park. Maybe it's flying your drone. I don't know. I'm just throwing out ideas here. Maybe it's going for a drive. Maybe it's going to get a coffee and spending 10 minutes drinking that coffee in peace. But you need to look after yourself mentally. And the good thing is that this isn't something that you have to do every single day necessarily. This can be something that you do once a week, once every 2 weeks. As long as it allows you to calm yourself, organize your thoughts, and get yourself in a purposeful, nice, sort of calm state of mind, you know, sort of like a state of relaxation where you're organized, you're not worrying, you're not having anxiety, you're not panicking, you're not freaking out, you're just living, okay? When you get yourself into that state, then you're good to go. So if it takes, you know, once a day or 5 times a day or once every 3 weeks for you to get yourself into that state of mind, that's how often you have to do it. It's all dependent upon you. It's all independent, I should say. And that's basically it. In this video, I've gone over 5 secrets to happiness, okay? Now, these things, although they seem simple, you have to make a conscious effort to start incorporating them into your life. If you start incorporating them into your life, you will be in a much better position for happiness. And even if you are such a happy person, these 5 things, by increasing your effort, you will increase your happiness. So even if you're already doing all 5 of these, increasing your effort will increase your happiness. And that's basically it. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. Let me know what you think down below as a comment. What are your tips for being happy and maintaining happiness? Let me know as a comment down below. And of course, be sure to subscribe for more great this isn't a car and driving video, I apologize. That's just my standard thing that I say. Be sure to subscribe for more great videos just like this one. And that's all I have for you today. Thanks for watching.